Viral.
The world is getting smaller.
Nowadays, it feels like profound ideas or inventions of technology are revealed almost every week. Even most of the communication forms these days are made from the massive spike of technology innovation. But have you ever thought about how we get this far? During the Stone Age, humans only communicated and expressed their thoughts and feelings through signs and gestures. Then, they started to communicate through cave paintings. It is a type of parietal art found on the walls or ceiling of caves. After a while, there was an existence of camel messenger in the early communication era, where humans delivered messages to others through the ones who were riding a camel. Later on, in 776 BC, they also used messenger pigeons. As time passes, postcard service was invented after the messenger pigeons. Then, the famous Alexander Graham Bell started to develop the first prototype of electric telephone. From there, the technology of communication form has progressed so much where there was an invention of the internet, the World Wide Web, in 1989. Fast forward, digital technology has surpassed almost all other forms of communication these days. Well, since there is a massive progress of technology and more communication forms have been explored, we surely don't need to go through many hassles to communicate anymore. In fact, technology has made communication much easier as we can find out about something that occurs halfway around the world minutes after it happened. Apart from that, it has made it easy to keep in touch, promote the exchange of thoughts, contributed in decision making, and found better solutions in the quickest way. It's undeniable that we are currently living in amazing times with this luxurious invention. Well, this techno-filled world that we live in today has surely made the world become a better place and closer, especially with the help of the internet.
Who would have thought that the internet has become the oxygen to people nowadays, especially to the young generation? The internet has existed years ago, but it is not as advanced and as important as it is today. Seeing how the first thing that people do nowadays when they come over to someone's house is not by asking, "Hey, how are you?" But instead, is there any Wi-Fi here? Or, "Hey, can I have the Wi-Fi password?" Show that people cannot live a second without the internet. It is the main source of everything and the remedy for everyone's boredom. Back then, people could only access the internet by going to cyber cafes. But now, most places have Wi-Fi and everyone has their own internet data. With the internet comes social media. Starting from MySpace, Bourbon, now we have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and many more social media platforms that are growing each day. Now with the internet, people can connect easier, better, and faster. Finding jobs, starting a new business, tracking long-lost friends. Everything that is done goes back to that one purpose, which is to get connected to the world. It has brought everything and everyone in the world closer, which makes it seem that the world has become smaller than it used to be due to the advancement of technology. It feels as if it happened next door because of how fast the message reached us. That is what the internet has become. Like everyone in the world is living in the same small village where everything is known by everyone.
Ever heard of the word viral? Recently, everything has been associated with viral, be it viral places, food, or even internet content. Viral, according to the dictionary, means disease being caused by a virus or viral infection. But in this case, viral means that contents that are quickly and widely spread, especially through social media. When we heard of the buzzword, people always associate it with negativity. Based on a research, people tend to be attracted and react more to content that could trigger their high emotions, such as anger and disgust. However, going viral can benefit a lot of things, as it will lead you or the content to be exposed by many people across the world. The contents will be accessible to many people at a very, very fast rate. Someone in Africa could know what is going on in other continents, such as in Asia, in a matter of seconds with the existence of social media, such as Twitter. The retweet button is powerful for information to be spread across. People do not have to travel 1,000 miles just to be informed or connected to others who are in the opposite of the world. The distance is getting smaller with the advancements of technology. So, how does going viral affect the society? A lot of people can come together by all the same viral contents that they consume through social media. For example, a nice cafe just opened up in Kuala Lumpur and it went viral. People from all over the country will actually come together to visit the cafe. Being viral has lessened the distance of communication for the cafe to reach people from across the country. We do that too, don't we?
A lot of non-governmental organizations, NGO, also build their audience or members from social media platforms. This contributed to a lot of people to come together and contribute for a good cause. Back in 2019, Keretapi Sarung is an event to promote traditional wear, and around 4,000 people participated and wore the traditional attire, the sarung, and it started off from social media itself. The information of the event being spread across has contributed to people joining the event. Connectivity is also one of the results from going viral. For example, long-lost twins in Indonesia were connected through Twitter as social media users recognized their similar faces. Ever seen people in your friend's picture on social media and thought, "Oh, I recognize them," and straight away reply and boom, now you are following each other on social media. This proves how small the world can be when there is a technology advancement. Long-lost families and friendships can be restored again. Going viral could also lead to folk culture being diffused or popularized. For instance, lato, a traditional food of a folk culture in Sabah, Malaysia, had gone viral and anyone could get lato no matter where they stay. People do not have to travel to Sabah just to try it, since there are a lot of resellers in every state after it went viral.
It's amazing how going viral can benefit a lot of things such as businesses, individuals, and others. This shows how small the world is when information can be spread so much faster as the barrier of communication is getting smaller with technology. With everything becoming more advanced each day, people could say that even technology has a lot of benefits, it still has its own consequences. However, it is entirely up to us whether we want to focus on the good things or bad things. If people want to look at the negative side, yes, of course, there are negative things about the world becoming more advanced, but why are we so obsessed with looking at the negative part while there are still a lot of good things about it? Back then, our ancestors were struggling to process the concept of the new innovations. But for today's generation, we cannot reject or run away from technology because the world we're living in is going towards evolution, and it is going to be more advanced in the future.
Hence, we need to accept that there's nothing we can do to change the growth of technology, but we can control and filter what is necessary according to our needs. After all, with the world getting smaller due to technology advancement, it actually has given the chance for humans to enhance the world for a greater good, making it a better place for everyone.